A deadly crash claiming the lives of two young children prompted 2 News Investigates to dig a little deeper into juvenile motor vehicle theft.
Chief investigative reporter Wendy Halloran has been searching for statistics both nationally and also here in Utah. Wendy.
Well, Heidi and Mark, the 14-year-old driver is still in the hospital but expected to be medically cleared soon and will be booked into the juvenile detention center. I am told this is a highly competent 14-year-old with a juvenile criminal history that is pretty consistent with this wreck. Last Friday, a 14-year-old teen allegedly driving a stolen car fled from police, hit a patrol car, and took off, ultimately crashing into a minivan carrying 2 adults and 6 children. A 7-year-old and an 11-year-old were killed and the rest of the family was injured. At a vigil on Saturday, many paid their respects for the young lives lost and the survivors. Ernest Avila lives near the crash site.
It was a mess. She hit it very hard, you can see, and it was very sad and scary.
That brings us to another tragedy, but this time the accused juvenile lost his life.
Get out of the car now!
November 2023, 16-year-old Malachi Portwood stole a U.S. Army van from an Army recruiting building in Sandy and then hit a motorcyclist, causing serious injuries. Portwood had escaped from a group home in Bluffdale and was shot and killed by a Sandy police officer who tried to stop him. Statistics from the Council on Criminal Justice, a nonpartisan think tank, show in the 1980s and 1990s, juvenile arrest rates for motor vehicle theft were 4 times higher than rates for adults. But by 2020, there was little difference between adults and juveniles. Ernesto Lopez is a senior research specialist with the Council on Criminal Justice based in Washington, D.C.
We're at a really low point when it comes to motor vehicle theft generally and with juvenile motor vehicle theft.
Another chart shows an increase in juvenile motor vehicle theft.
Since around 2022, 2023, we've seen a rise in juvenile motor vehicle thefts. In relation to the spread of a viral TikTok video of how to steal certain vulnerable Kia and Hyundai vehicles.
Lopez says it's fair to say that juvenile motor vehicle theft did rise, but motor vehicle theft overall has fallen nationwide close to pre-pandemic levels. So how does Utah fare? The Bureau of Criminal Identification shows statistics of children who have been arrested for motor vehicle theft by age group. In 2025, ages 10 and under, 1 child was arrested. Ages 11 through 15, 48 children were arrested, down from 75 in 2024. Ages 16 to 17, 51 teens were arrested. That's a decrease of 8 from the previous year. Referring to the deadly Ogden crash, Lopez says more needs to be done.
To work on a more risk factors at a younger age, right? And not until it's too late. Have to have empathy when dealing with these situations, but also looking back at what systems can we improve to try to mitigate these instances from happening in the future.
I requested statistics from Ogden Police regarding juvenile motor vehicle theft. Captain Tim Scott says they are still working to provide the data they have and that it's not immediately available. They are working to compile and verify that data for me and say the breakdown of whether the theft is juvenile related is taking longer than expected. Mark?